Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, The Blood Samurai. My name is Sam and today we're playing Void Survivors. So this is it just kind of feels like the usual um roguelite game. It's kind of, just a normal shooter, have multiple, well, okay, I was going to say characters, but I guess just different heads I can put on the characters. I don't know if there's anything specific, but there's like runes, um, yeah, different weapons. There's money. There's upgrades. There's skills, and there's just so many different things that you can increase or decrease. You can make things more difficult. And for now, we're not gonna mess with anything. We're just gonna. Did I break the game? Did I? Okay, there we go. Okay, so the texture. Okay. Pretty cool so far. Liking it. Took a little bit of damage already. Okay, great. Increases your movement speed, increases your pickup range, you get your max HP, bullet speed, piercing. I love that. Okay. Getting into this game feels very simple. And I actually have something that I would like to say. So, after playing all these roguelite, all these different types of games. Hold on, let me figure out which way I want to do. Exploding into 4 small bullets, reload speed. This feels a lot like Vampire Survivors. Bullet damage, bullet size. That's basically exactly what this is. I mean, it's a little different than Vampire Survivors, but just like the upgrades and all that stuff feels very similar. Increase your critical rate. Have a chance of causing freeze. Your attack cooldown. Your attacks have a chance of burn. Increase the attack cooldown, so I can just shoot faster. I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I was gonna say I'm actually kind of planning it. I mean, I haven't really put much effort into it, or really, there's still a lot of things I need to work through it first before I go out and do this. But basically, I'm planning on creating a game of my own, like a roguelike game, and I was gonna make a video about it once I actually kind of learn how to make a game. Because it takes a lot more time than I originally thought it would. Which, I mean, fair play to all the people that genuinely put in so much time and so much bullet speed, reload speed. Okay, but yeah, everyone who makes games and puts just hours and hours and hours, actually probably days, more like. I mean, it could, I guess, for some games take even years, but the games that I'm planning on making are not gonna take that long. Fire rate plus 10%. Shoot an extra bullet behind you. Bullet dispersion? What does that mean? I'm not too sure what bullet dispersion is referring to. Ow. But yeah, like a game like this would be really fun, I think. Pull down lightning to strike a nearby enemy. I'll go with that. I think I'll probably start off with a game or something like this. Kind of very simple. It's a top-down shooter. Lightning damage, lightning rate, add 1 more lightning strike, increases your pickup range. I'll probably go with that. So yeah, I could start off with a simple game like this. I'll make a video about it, and then I do want to get into more complex games as I kind of start learning how to do that stuff. Increase your movement speed, increase your pickup range, bullet size, yeah, bullet damage, bullet size. Because like the most when I say like it's gonna take me some time to learn, I really do mean that, because the amount of time I've spent is probably like an hour. Change cool down another lightning. I've spent very little time. I've spent probably like an hour so far, learning how to make a game, and the closest I've come to making a fully functional game is just like a first person movement game where it's like you play as a cube and you have to dodge other cubes. That's as close as I've gotten so far. Oh, and I'm already dead. Well, I'm doing great. Okay, let's try this again. But yeah, I definitely think a game like this would be pretty easy to make. It might, I mean, it's gonna take probably like, probably would take a few hours. I mean, I have no idea how to create a game like this, so it would actually probably take me a lot longer than that. But we'll see. Like I said, I do plan on making videos and stuff about it. Kind of more as like a kind of walkthrough of how I plan on going about certain things. Just so you guys can kind of see my process, and if you want to judge me for it, then you're more than welcome to. And I'll try not to, like, I'll upload a video, then I don't know. I mean, I'll probably spend a couple hours or whatever. Like the video, like the plan is, right? Have a video of me making a game, and it'll be like an hour, maybe like 2 hours, depending on how long a certain aspect of the game takes. I'll upload the full thing, because you know how I am. I don't like to edit videos. It just for me. I'll explain here in a second why I don't like to edit videos. But yeah, so I'll upload the full video, and yeah, you guys can kind of see the whole thing. The reason why I kind of want to go slow with it is so that if you guys have any suggestions, you'll be able to leave it in the comments. So I'm not recording, like 5 videos of me creating the game, and then by the 6th video, that's when I see all the comments on something that you guys are like, oh yeah, in the second, or like you have a comment on the 2nd video, and you're like, oh, you should do this, but I already did something completely different by like the 3rd video or the 4th video, So I'll try to keep it like slow. So I'll have the videos be long, so you're still getting like a good amount of content. I'm still getting a lot of progress. It's not like a 20-minute video where very little progress is made, So it'll be, it'll be probably like 2 hours or whatever of me kind of working through and developing the game, and we'll see how it goes from there. If anything comes of it, I could even like put it on like itch.io or whatever. Just find a place to kind of put, just kind of put my game, if you guys enjoy it. I mean, I highly doubt it's ever. The reason behind why I even even have the idea to create my own game is just because a lot of roguelike games just don't really. They don't fully fill like the satisfaction I get from playing certain roguelike games just isn't as much as I would like. So my thought process is I'll try to create my own game so that I can no longer trash talk other games, because for one I'll realize how long it freaking takes and how much time it probably took for the game developer to like put into making the game itself. Plus, this unsatisfied, feeling that I'll have, if I still have that feeling when completing, my game or finishing my game or whatever, playing just during the actual like playing of my game, if I still feel unsatisfied, I can just be like, okay, this is why I'm unsatisfied, let me see if I can change that. So I'll be able to like actually edit it, and hopefully some people in the comments section can give me some tips on how to better my game, or how to do certain things that might be better for games, or I will say this now, the software that I plan on using is Unity. I'll probably use Unity. That's kind of what I'm learning how to use right now. If anyone has any other suggestions, let me know, but that's just kind of my immediate thought, is to use Unity. Just feels like the easiest one to use for like a beginner. Obviously, I know there's other engines that I could use that would be better for like heavy game design, but I'm not going to be doing anything that's going to be super spectacular that I need, like the Unreal Engine, for example. I'm not going to need something like that. Unless I want to get into, I guess, some serious, game development, but for the time being, I don't need anything like that. But from what I've learned, I mean, I'm looking at this game, right, and I'm just kind of... The funny thing is, it's like I'm looking at this game, and I'm like, how could they do this? How could they add the slimes, for example? I'm like, okay, so they created an asset, and they have this texture that maybe they got from online, maybe they made the texture themselves, and yada yada yada. That's the biggest issue for me, is gonna be creativity, because I'm not a very creative person. But when I am put to a task, I'm like, okay, I need to finish the task. I'm gonna learn every single bit of information that I need to know in order to complete said task. So it's like, I'm not a super creative person, especially when it comes to like textures and everything like that. But I will, if you give me like a set of instructions, or give me a texture and are like, okay, do this, like I will definitely put everything I can into like learning how to do something. If it comes out terribly, then I'll be like, okay, let me try again, let me do it over again, and see if I can do better. But also, can I just say that this game is very just kind of, I mean, it's not super relaxing, just because it's like it does get kind of intense sometimes, just with like the enemies getting very close to me. But the simplicity of it is definitely really, really nice. I mean, it's not anything super complex. I mean, there's not a lot happening. And this is exactly why I would love to make a game similar to this, because it's, like I said, very simple. Like, the background is very nice, it's just kind of green. If I had to guess, what they probably did was just create you just add a cube and you make the cube really big. That's basically what you do. You make the cube really big so it fills the whole screen. You add some code that makes it so that your player can be moved. Now the gun, that's definitely something that I'm not too sure about yet, but like how that's something I'm gonna need to learn how to do. How do I make it so that projectiles get shot from a weapon? Like how do you make a sprite shoot out, or how do you make an asset shoot out more assets? That's something I'm gonna have to learn. I mean, obviously you need coding that's like, if left mouse button is triggered, like is activated, or is pressed, or held, and then you also have to take into consideration it being held down as well. Ooh, okay. There's a lot more to this than I was originally thinking. So you need, like, if it's pressed, do this. If it's held down, do this. Because, like, obviously if I just press it once, it just shoots one projectile. But if I hold it down, then it just sprays projectiles. I don't want to... Okay, no. Let me go back to this. Okay, I earned some money. I can get a sword, get an SMG, max HP, increase damage, reduce incoming attack speed. Ooh, that'd be good. Increase critical damage, more experience. Wait, what? How do I? Wait, what? Enter. Oh my gosh, so there's like different ranks to these upgrades as well, okay. And there's summons? Mercenaries? Oh my gosh, there's so much to this game that I did not know about. Okay, let's look at... Okay, at some point I want to get the SMG. Okay, what's the most expensive one? The ray gun? Ooh, okay, that's cool. Oh, and then there's... Okay, unlocks the spirit sword summon skill tree. Mercenary unlocks the grace skill tree. Unlocks the curse skill tree. Unlocks the madness. Let's check out this stuff. Summons... The spirit sword summon skill tree. Wait, what? And then there's ruins as well? I don't know what... Okay. Oh, this was just saying... Okay, how long have I been recording for? Okay, about 19 minutes? Okay, I could... yeah. Okay, I think we're just gonna end it here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of Void Survivors. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I mean, if you like I said, if you want to see me play or create my own game and then play it, let me know if you guys have any suggestions for how I would do that as well, because that's definitely something that I'm very interested in. But if you guys have any tips or suggestions, leave it in the comment section. I promise you I will read it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.